Hello guys, I hope you're all well. Okay guys, I've updated the lazy pure bone spear build. We now heal for crazy amounts of HP as well. So yeah guys, if you like lazy builds, man, so you want to have like gaming mouse in one hand and then, you know, a beer in the other, or some hookers or whatever, yeah, play this, man. It's bloody good. It's really, really good, okay? So someone in the comment section on the last video I've done of this build, comment on talking about Undying, okay? And because we've got so much HP in this build, because I've got 20,000, with the healing bonuses I put into the baseline abilities of this build, we'll go over that in just a sec, I'm now healing for about 900, just over 900 HP, guys, passively, every time a corpse gets consumed by the Ring of Sacrilegious, which is absolutely sick. And also it's recharging our power as well, by the way, so getting HP and essence, guys, every explosion. But every time we cast Bone Spear as well, it's also proccing this bonus as well. Because of Ravenous, we're attacking at a crazy rate when it procs the attack speed bonus. And yeah, you can just basically auto-heal, guys, and auto-heal and yeah, auto-heal and get all your essence back, okay? It's very, very lazy. This build can do all the content in the game currently. Uber Lilith, you know, Nightmare Dungeons 100, etc, okay? So it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. I know what you're going to say now. But Tony, you're wearing Grandfather Shaker. You don't have to have this in this build, guys. It's absolutely fine. You can take these out. You actually do more damage with Deathless Visage, which is really easy to get from Varshan. And Deathless Visage actually gives you more DPS than Shaker. Okay, you lose the damage reduction, but then just pop in a yellow two-hand sword, guys. And because I've taken tendrils out from the ring, just put tendrils onto the sword, okay? That way you get more CHD bonus when it goes off automatically, or when you manually cast it there, okay? And playing it like this is absolutely fine. Now, you're going to blast, you're going to smash everything up, it's going to be great. But obviously, with the Abador Zir coming out, we want the build to be like as top end as possible, and obviously I've got Grandfather and Shaker because I need the damage reduction, extra HP and damage, man, so it makes sense to use that. Obviously Shaker gives you all skills as well, so take advantage of the free Decrepifier and pop it in your bar. This is the spikes and boom, extra 22%, almost 23% damage reduction. It's going to definitely help us with the Avatar Zir Super Dungeons there coming out, I believe, on the 5th, I think it is. So yeah, it's good. So the only thing, guys, I've changed from the last video is the legendary power here. We're now using exposed flesh instead of tendrils. Tendrils is great for the CHD bonus and the crit, but it's very easy for us to reach cap crit in Bone Spear because, again, from vampire power here, when we fortify, we're getting up to 8% crit strike chance. You know? It's easy, man. So we're getting our crit strike chance very, very quickly. And we get into that cap super easy. So tendrils kind of falls off a little bit. The CHD bonus is still really, really nice, though. But I do miss that. You know, get an extra 40% there. But that extra 20% crit, don't really need it. So I was like, let's maintain our power more often by using the exposed flesh aspect. This aspect, guys, is very, very hard to find, by the way. Can be quite a pain. And I was lucky enough to find a perfect one, which was 50%, guys. So lucky on here, lucky I get 50% to vulnerable enemies, man, of essence, which is huge. Because, you know, the monsters in Avatar Zir, they're going to have a lot of HP, so we need a lot of essence to take them down. So this recharges us really well. If you guys can't get this, don't worry too much. Go to the codex, yeah? Press Y on your keyboard, codex of power, go to resource, this one here. So you go into the Black Asylum, and you can get this aspect here where you basically, when you crit try bone skills, which you crit all the time, your essence regeneration goes up by 90% flat. Okay, so you get the basic version here, and hopefully you get one that drops. It does drop fairly often. And it goes up to 170%. I've got a 154 here. This is what I used before I had this early on in the season. It just recharges your power super, super quick. So yeah, guys, put that in then so we can cast absolutely crazy. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're doing Juriel runs, always wear your Deathless Visage because the explosion damage kills bosses much, much quicker than Harlequin Crest. Lovely. Well then, guys, so let's go through what else we've done here. So yeah, we're now auto healing for an enormous amount of HP. So right now I'm doing about 900. The only thing I've changed on the abilities bar, let's go to skill tree quickly, is I've juggled some of the points around. The stat guide in the video of this video will reflect these changes, by the way. Okay, and what I've done is I've put 3 points, guys, into Gruesome Mending. Okay, you'll receive 30% more healing from all sources, and this works with the heal from the vampire power. So this I'm reaching now 900 every time I cast a skill, basically, and it just lets you be even more lazy during the run. It's very, very nice, man. I've got 2 points here as well, guys, for Spiral Leaf, the base attack speed, because yeah, we're using a two-hander. So it's going to take a while for it to kick in from Ravenous from the from the vamp tree, yeah? If you don't have Shaco and you don't have access to Crapper Fire, just take a point out of this, guys, and just pop it into Crapper Fire, put it onto your bar instead of your bone spikes, okay? And that way you can debuff on these really high dungeons, okay? It just makes things a lot easier. So that's the main things I've changed on the tree. Let's go do a dungeon now, show it in action, yeah? There you go, we've got a 99 flooded depths, yeah? Let's go. Let's go chest it. I'll show you the rotation, right? It's very, very nice. You know, just auto heal, auto heal, auto heal, you know? Auto everything, it's good. Nice and lazy, guys. Get those beers in your hand, yeah? Right, let's go show this in action. And my god, my Necro looks sexy now, doesn't he? Looks sexy, boys. That's good. Right, here we go then. Let's go, boys. Let's go, man. Also, guys, I've got multi-charges on my boots. Always get multi-charges on your boots for the evade charge. It's really nice, because with Tybalt's Will, you're charging essence there as well. 50 essence every 4 seconds. It's really, really nice. We'll go over the gear and all that in depth in just a second. There you go. So, teleport forward every 4 seconds. Recharges your power. Gives you a damage buff as well. There's a bad guy. Better curse them. And they're dead. And, yeah, it's nuts. Also, guys, we'll overpower automatically every 20 seconds as well. There's nice 5-meal crit there. Maybe you can cast Tendril whenever you want. It is done for you automatically from Ring of Sacrilegious. And, yeah, just blast through, guys. Nice and chill. There's a bad guy. Let's curse him just in case. Boom, 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 when he's falling over. Very nice. Let's pop this little gate release. Where's more bad guys? Kill him. Right, let me get himself injured a little bit. Right, kill these dudes here quickly. Guys, look at my HP. Look. Right, this is my HP. Yeah, look. Let me just kill this bro here for a sec. There you go. So you look, 10,000 HP, and exploding now. Look, 15k, 16k, and it will just go up and up and up. Look, 19. It's disgusting. And also that happens as well when I cast my spears or any skill. So as I'm running and gunning, we're healing constantly. And it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. There you go, look, again, look. 10k, 11k, 11k. It counteracts a lot of that poison you get in the game as well. And it can just keep you up. And it's very, very fun. Help, I beg you! No, I'm going to leave you, mate. If you don't drop me no good loot, I'm not going to save you. Let's go, man, let's go. Yeah, guys. Nice and chill, man. Nice and chill, nice and lazy. Now, if you've got problems with your hands, most of the time, guys, you're just... I'm pressing spacebar to dodge, I'm hitting right click. That's pretty much all I'm doing on this build, man. And like I said, now we're auto healing as well. Getting our essence back. It's lovely. Big dudes here. Got them tendrilled up. Stunned. And dead. That's pretty much all you gotta do. This is a 99. 99, guys, you know? It's nuts, man, it's nuts. Anyway, let's go back to town. And we go over all the gear. And all that good stuff, yeah. Alright, let's get back. Yeah, guys, it's nice and chill, man. Especially when you get Grandfather and Shaker into the build. Get that high HP. But even without the Shaker Knight, you'll be on about 15k. 30 to 15k, which is plenty, man. Ring! It sucks. Okay, it sucks. I tell you what, let's go to the Whispering Tree area because the music there is just awesome, man. Goes woo. Right. Alright, let's go over the gear, guys. For those who haven't seen the previous video, we'll pretty go over everything, yeah. Alright, guys, I'm obviously using Shaker, okay? Plus 4 all skills. Very rare, very hard to get. Like I said, don't need to have this. You can just take this out, man. Don't worry about that, guys. If you've got a Shaker, chuck it in, because it'll make you super tanky, yeah? But Death is Large is very, very easy to get. Get it from Varshin, guys. And there's another boss that drops it as well. And you actually do more damage with Death is Large than Shaker. Shaker just gives you more tank. Okay, so if you're doing Aperture Zir, and you need some damage reduction, pop on a Shaker if you have it. If you haven't, don't worry. Just pop on Death is Large, man. Death is Large is absolutely fantastic, because those explosions are just god tier, man, yeah? But for me, well, you know, my action guys aren't that good. I need more tanks to react these days. I'll pop off my Shaker. Chestplate, guys, we're using the armor aspect, so we need to raise our armor as much as possible. So as we're damaging enemies, our armor goes up and up and up. Keeps us nicer and alive from physical hits. For gloves, guys, we're using bow spear primary tanks made enemies vulnerable, okay? And they get that extra 60%. Tybalt's Will, guys, this comes from Juriel. It is fairly rare, but it's not super rare, okay? Tip-up Wheel is amazing, okay? It's absolutely brilliant. You deal up to 40% increased damage while unstoppable, and for 4 seconds after, when it becomes unstoppable, you gain 50 of your primary resource, okay? We can make ourselves unstoppable from the vampire tree. We'll go with that in just a sec. And also, guys, it gives you a damage bonus and recharges your power every 4 seconds. It's brilliant. Tip-up Wheel is turning into one of like, the best items in the game right now. It gives you so much damage and resource gen. It's just brilliant. It's just so good. But guys, imprinted while unstoppable, okay, which we gain from the vampire tree, we'll go over that. And for 4 seconds after, you gain movement speed, okay? So we want to be zipping around as fast as possible. So this just helps really, really well. Weapon, guys, like I said, I'm using Grandfather because obviously it's like best weapon right now for damage, which is an amazing thing. But like I say, you don't have to use this, guys. A good yellow two-hander, okay, is more than good enough. Okay? For aspect, guys, it's up to you. Because I've taken tendrils out, because we don't really need a crit, you could put tendrils back in, okay, for the CHD bonus. We don't need a crit, but for the CHD bonus on the weapon, you know, that's 150%, 100% buff, sorry, on your weapon, okay, if you put that onto your weapon. So it's up to you, man. But tendril will probably be best for the CHD buff right now, because we don't have it on our current ring. So we changed it a little bit, okay? And boom. So yeah, all stats, double crit strike, vulnerable. Of course, core damage will probably be better than vulnerable on the other sword, by the way. Okay, lovely, lovely. Alright guys, Amulet, yeah? Okay, so we're using Oswai Key as a passive. Increase the critical strike of your damage or bone skills by 1 per essence, up to 50, up to 60%, yeah? As always, you need this to build, otherwise it doesn't work. And now, like I said earlier, I've changed tendrils now over to exposed flesh. If you don't have exposed flesh, don't worry. Go do that dungeon we talked about earlier. And go grab yourself, guys, a resource aspect of Torment as well. You can get a baseline one for 90%. Chuck this in until you get exposed flesh, and exposed flesh will basically give you a ton of power, guys, as you're creating and lucky hitting. Lovely. Then, guys, Ring of Sacrilegious. This comes on Varshan as well. It can drop anywhere in the world, but Varshan's got the best drop rate, and this will automatically cast your skeletons, corpse explosion, corpse tendrils for you. So corpse tendrils going off once every 8 seconds automatically, and corpse explosions going off 1 second as well, up to 2 seconds. Obviously, you want to get the lowest one as possible. So it's a really nice ring, guys. It just makes things work so well. Procs loads of good stuff. Brilliant. So I'm using diamonds in my stuff at the moment to get my resistances up. My resistance is not capped. I need to juggle some jewelry around. But I'm on 65, 65, 65, 77, which is absolutely fine. So I'm not quite capped, but we're almost there. I just need to juggle some other fixes around. Ready, guys, rubies in your chest plates and helmet and all that for HP. And I'm using diamonds currently, but feel free to juggle. Your jewelry might be different than mine. You know, you can put like base rubies in for more fire resistance, for instance. Just try to get as high as possible, okay? And green gems, guys, in the weapon for the vulnerable damage. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, let's go through the skill tree then. The skill tree! What we got, guys? Let's have a look. Right, guys, you have to go 2 points into bone spikes to get down to the next tree here. Okay, now early on, if you're leveling with this build, you could definitely put bone spikes here, and you'll be absolutely fine. That way you got another gen. In case you don't, you know, if you're trying to level through this build, put bone spikes there, obviously, so you can generate your power back. But once you've got those other aspects, like exposed flesh and the regen one, you can take this out, and if you've got a Shaco, or if you spent 1 point to Crepify, you can pop this in. That way you can just debuff your enemies, especially like Butcher, and like 99, 900s and all that. You can debuff Butcher, and it just makes that fight a lot easier, especially, man. Lovely. So yeah, guys, calm down here. Okay, then go grab your Bone Spear, obviously. Max this out, go here and to here. Turn Paranormal Bone Spear. Max out your Living Energy, perfect balanced. Max out always huge fresh, guys. You can create corpses, especially at bosses. Okay, so the more corpses you have, you can automatically get power and health now as well, which is great. 1 point, guys, in Blood Mist. You don't have to use this. This is your oh shit button. Okay, so if you're playing this build on hardcore especially, you press this and you're invulnerable for 3 seconds, okay? So you don't have to use this, you know. Most of the time I don't even click on it actually that much, but it's there just in case, like, say something really bad happens, you're like, oh god, you're gonna do your last life, you're on hardcore, you just quickly click this, get out of dodge way, you know. Lovely. Then, guys, max out Grim Harvest. Consume the corpse, generate 6 essence. This is happening every 1 second with Ring of Sacrilegious. Just go essence, 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 essence. It's great. And also procs, guys, your fuel blood death. So we always got this extra 9% increased damage as well, which is really, really nice. I've maxed out, guys, Death Embrace as well. Close enemies take 6% more damage from you and deal nice 90% damage to you. So something gets right on top of you, like the Butcher example, guys. You know, this can save you, man. It's really, really nice. Then, guys, max out Death Streak for the damage at range, as obviously. It's an extra 12%. Then, this is what I've changed as well. So, Gruesome Mended now. So, because we're using the auto heal now, Gruesome Mended, guys, gives an extra 30% on top. With 20,000 HP, I'm healing at 900 extra on every skill cast, which is just bonkers. Tendrils, guys, for the snare, stun, and vulnerable, okay? We are making targets vulnerable anyway from the aspects of bone on our gloves. So you can actually save a point and take this out. Depends if you want to have the vulnerable applied as tendrils goes off or not. So you can save a point there if you want to, which is always good. As always, guys, max out Serration, Compound Fracture, and Avulsion for all the big damage and crit bonuses for Bone Spear. Okay, then Aspiring Leader, because we're using a two-hand sword and it's quite slow to cast initially until we're waiting for Ravens to proc from the Vampire powers. Aspiring Leader, man, gives us a nice little attack speed buff. What you can do as well, you can drink a potion, guys, make it an attack speed potion instead. Then you can free up these points and put them elsewhere, okay, for whatever you fancy. What otherwise, guys, Bone Storm. Okay, Bone Storm's fantastic because it gives you a massive damage reduction buff and crit strike buff, man, which is really, really nice. So, for bosses, Butcher, things like that, hard enemies, pop this, man. Bang, guys. Watch it go off. Like I said earlier about saving some points. If you take one out of here and take Aspiring Leader out, you've got 3 points spare, yeah? Then you can go to Crepify, enhance Crepify for a stun on Lucky, and then you can go for cooldown, which will reset Bone Storm quicker. Okay, if you can go that way. If you take out Aspiring Leader, though, like I said, just use an attack speed potion. Craft it at the Alchemist guy and off you go. Brilliant. As always, guys, standalone, increase your damage reduction by 80% when you have no minions. Each active minion reduces the bonus by 2%. And of course, Memento Mori, but gives you a big sacrifice damage bonus. Then Ossify Keys to the passive, guys, for the extra damage from your essence for your bone skills, as always, yeah? Quick summary of the Paragon board, guys. Not much has changed. The only thing I've changed is like a couple of points. It's reflected in the guide in the video description. So I've now activated Gravekeeper properly. I did a mistake on the board last time. I've now fixed this. And now we get an extra 2% increased damage, up to 12% for every close corpse. And when we're right on top of the corpses, man, get a big damage buff, guys. Very, very nice, yeah? So let's quickly do a summary then. So we're using Sacrificial for the extra armor, damage, and dexterity. Then over here, guys, to Bone Graft, which is amazing, give that big damage bonus. When you go into this tree, always go here first for Invigorate and get all these essence and essence on kill stuff here, because it helps you with your power massively. Come up here, guys, grab the CHD bonus there as well. And then, guys, use Gravekeeper, like we said there, for the big bonuses, okay? It gives you a bonus to rare nodes around it, and it gives you all those nice bonuses. Come over this way, guys, and when you want to use Overpower, we want to use Overpower here and Dominate, because we're automatically overpowering from one of the Vampire powers every 20 seconds, and this just makes that big damage spike go through the roof, man. It's very, very nice. Then here, guys, to Center Death for extra damage near corpses, and when you get damage reduction when there's no corpses around, which is always good, man. Okay, yeah, down here, guys, then you got Flesh Eater. Because Ring of Sacrilege is eating corpses automatically for us at the time, it's proccing this massive damage bonus for 6 seconds, and you get an extra 40% damage buff, guys, passively every 6 seconds. 5 corpses every 6 seconds. A huge buff, man. When you have that overpower go off, this isn't on the rise, and oh my god, the damage, man. It's filthy. Then exploit, guys, for the extra damage to vulnerable enemies, as always, man. Lovely, lovely. Then last tree, guys, is up here, which is Bloodbath, even more overpowered damage, obviously. And then last glyph, guys, is Essence, critical strike damage bonus. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's quickly go to the Vampire powers now. Explain what's going on a little bit here. So, like I said, guys, I'm dying now. So we're healing for 900 HP. Passively per second every time we cast a skill. It's absolutely filthy. It's so good, especially when you've got like loads of attack speed, you know, because you can just cast skills and all that, and you just see your HP bar just go whoop. It's godly, man. It's godly. Blood Boil, guys, here we go. So when your core skill overpower an enemy, you give these volatile bloodshed, but more importantly, every 20 seconds your next skill is guaranteed to overpower, which is awesome. So that's when you see that big orange number, you see that big crit. Metamorphosis, guys, I absolutely love this thing. When you evade, you turn into a cloud of bats that come unstoppable for 4 seconds, and it procs all the bonuses from your timbers in your boots, basically. It's very, very cool. Love Metamorphosis, such a great ability. Reverence, guys, for the attack speed buff when you're unlucky hit, and then the Sanguine Embrace, man. When you fortify, so as we kill targets and all that, we get a fortify And once you're fortifier, then half of your maximum life, you gain 8% crit. That's why it's so easy to get the crit cap now. That's why we don't need to use tendrils in the build anymore. And that's all we changed. That's it. And there you go, guys. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed the build and the update to it. It's even lazier. It's even stronger. Good luck, guys, in your next runs. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. See you in the next one.